Good morning, my lovelies. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's had a lovely week and weekend so far. Mine's been good. It's been super busy. I've actually had a mega busy week for a change, which has been quite nice. But I tell you what, I'm bloody knackered. I feel like I could lie down in a dark room for about 2 weeks. Anyway, I won't waffle on. I'll tell you a bit about my week as we go through. So we've got quite a bit to do today. Well, not quite a bit. I've got 2 things to do. We're going to do our check-in as per, and I need to do my sinking funds cash stuff in because, yeah, as the words slipped out of my mouth in last week's video, I knew I weren't going to get around to doing it because I had so much on. Anyway, we're going to do that today, get that done. So yeah, let's crack on and I'll tell you a bit about my week as we go through. We'll do the sinking funds last. So let's see what we've got left over from the week. So we are checking in for week 38, restuffing for week 39. You know the drill. Any money that's left over is going to be going into savings challenges, and then we're going to be playing our weekly game, roll and match. So without further waffle, let's get into it. Right, groceries has got £10 left over. So we had £20. 10 left over, that's £10 spent. Travel, £5 left in that, so I had £20, 5 left over, that's £15 spent. Miscellaneous, I haven't spent my miscellaneous money again, which, God, I must be on a record for that because I've not spent that in a good few weeks. So I had 10 left over, nothing spent, and then spending, nothing left in spending, all that got spent. Oh, for God's sake, stay. They're going to fall over again. Right, so I had 30, nothing left over, so that was £30 spent. So I should have, what, nice and easy, £25 left over out of the 80, which means I would have spent, what, 55? Yeah, okie dokie. Right, let's stuff for next week. So I've got £70 going in, 20, 40, 50, 60 and 70. So we're going to put 20 into groceries. Travel is going to get 10. I've got a fairly quiet week this week, other than my photography course, which I did start this week. It was actually really good. I mean, I learned a lot in the first lesson. But you know, when you come away with it, and he was like, oh, for your homework or like your assignment, you've got to take 6 shots. And I was like, for fuck's sake, 6 shots. I mean, it'll be good. But you know, when you just like, drop me out, I could do without all this homework, you know. But it was really good. And the teacher, the tutor, Ed, is really, really nice. So I think I'm going to learn a lot. But I'm just like, oh, I can't be arsed with this homework malarkey. But, you know, it is what it is. I thought he was just going to say, oh, like, take 1 shot and like take multiple shots and just submit like your best shot. But yeah, we've got to take 6. It's all about depth of field. So we've got to take 3 with a short depth of field and 3 with a long depth of field. So yeah, and I've got to refresh my memory because it's all gone in one ear and out the other. Right, miscellaneous is getting 10. And then Spender's going to get 30, and we're going to be playing roll and match with that. But yeah, it was very, very good. And there's only, is it 6 of us or is it 5? I think it's 6. There's 6 of us in the class. And they're all like, you know, I guess older, middle-aged, like my age. It's not like, because it's like adult learning. But yeah, they all seem really lovely. There's one that keeps asking lots of questions. You know, when you're just like, oh, God, just let him speak. Let the tutor speak because he's going to tell us all about it. But, you know, there's always one. Anyway, right, that's the weekly money sorted. Let's get rid of that. Let's pop these ones away and then we'll go through the leftover money. Let's see what we're going to do with that. Right, so we've got £25. Let's get rid of this small I've got no coins for me around the world in 80. Never mind. Right, so we've got 25. Challenges. Right, Christmas. We know we need to put something in that. That's a priority. I'm still aiming to get this done by the end of the month. How many weeks have I got? Is that 2 weeks? Have I got one more week? This week and next week? Honestly, I don't know half the time what date it is or the day. I mean, I know today's Sunday and I only know that because I'm filming this video. If I wasn't, I tell you, I wouldn't know what day it was. £10 into Christmas. Right, we're going to put £10 into Japan because this is kind of like after Christmas my next priority because I want to try and get this done twice before I go. I've still got a while yet. Oh, I booked a trip to Budapest in the week as well, which I'm quite looking forward to. That's in a couple of weeks. I can't go anywhere for too long whilst I've got this course going on, which is 12 weeks, but I thought I'll treat myself to a little European city break. So I'm going to go to, yeah, Budapest. Right, so that's £10 in there. Japan, Japan, Japan. And then lastly, we'll put that 5. Let's put the 5 into the mystery savings because this has been a little bit neglected. I'm going to do this again next year, but I'm going to get a bigger jar and yeah, see how we get on with that. Anyway, right, that's all the leftover money. Let's play, roll and match. Let's see what this has got in store. Now I'm just thinking, what have I got in a week? I've got college on Tuesday. I need to go dentist. That's not going to cost me anything spending wise. I'm going to go on a hike next week because the weather looks like it's going to be good. So I'm going to use my sabbatical money so I can afford to probably do a couple of rolls this week. Let's see. Alrighty, row. Purple, pink, pink. Okay, purple, pink, pink. Oh, and for those that was asking about the Titanic exhibition, oh my God, it was so good. You know, when you kind of like, it was in the afternoon. I booked a ticket for like, I think it was 3:30. And I was so tired from the day before. I was kind of like, it took me a bit of an effort to leave the flat. And then when I would kind of like got there, I was like, oh, this better be bloody good. Oh my God, it was so good. There's these 2 like virtual reality experiences. Now this is the one, because I think there's 2 going on at London in the moment. This is the one at Dock X in Canada Water. There's these 2 virtual reality experiences. I won't say too much about it just in case anyone's planning on going, but oh my God, they are just incredible. One of them is literally like you're actually walking, like you're physically on your feet and you're walking through the ship. How they do it was just beyond me. I left there like, I don't know, just so happy. It was really, really good. I'd highly recommend it. And I actually think, I mean, I was grumbling because I was like, oh, £28 a ticket, like that's quite steep. But actually, I think for what you get 2 virtual reality experiences whilst you're in there. One's standing and you're walking through and one's sitting down and you're kind of just watching through the goggles. And then you get this, again, immersive like room. If anyone's been to like Frameless or the Van Gogh exhibition in Brick Lane, it's kind of like that. And that was in itself was just so good. And then there's all these like, there's these games and stuff you can play if like kids are there. It's quite fun. I mean, I crashed the ship multiple times, and there's loads of like history and stuff. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. It was so brilliant. Anyway, let's go again. Pink, pink. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, bugger. Pink, pink, purple. I haven't had a pink match on here, have I? Will I get one? Will I get one? We shall see. I doubt it. I think my match luck has run out. I think I'm all out of matches. Story of my life. Anyway. Right, I think I'll leave it at 2 and I'll save myself £10 spending money. As I say, I'm not doing much other than running errands, going to the dentist, college, and then I'm going to go and do the Seven Sisters hike. I'm not going to do the whole hike, I'm only doing half of it. So Seaford to East Dean, which should be good. Right, let me cough up my... What is it? £20? Yeah. Let's cough this up. Hopefully, how many more goes have I got at this? 5? Oh God, I can't see properly. I really should wear my glasses when I film these, but I don't. Which is a bit silly of me, really. Anyway, yeah, hopefully we can get that done. Once I've got Christmas out of the way, which we're going to make a dent in today, I'm going to kind of try and blitz through that and get it done. All righty-roo. So that is everything for the cash stuffing. So I'm going to do some sinking funds now because, yeah, as I say, I've been meaning to do it for weeks and I just haven't got round to doing it. So we're going to do sinking funds and we're going to do some saving challenges as well because I don't need to put all of my money into sinking funds. So let's just see where we left off last month. So we put a bit extra in because of Christmas, the Christmas challenge that I finished. So I started September with 1125. I've spent 140 out of sinking funds, which leaves me 985 currently in the envelopes. So let's pop some money in today and see where we are at. I need something to lean on, or do I? No, that should be all right. Right, so I've got £300 here. We're going to put £200 into sinking funds and then £100 into challenges. So let's just count the money. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. Happy days. So let's see what we're doing. Right. Health is gonna get £40 this month. I still haven't booked a hygienist visit. I need to go to the dentist because I need to get my fixed retainer sorted. Part of it, well, one of the bonds broke last week, and they're like, oh, it might cost you £100 odd, and I'm like, mate, it's just a broken bond, you're not charging me £100 to fix it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, all that to say, they're probably going to tell me I need to book my hygienist visit, which I know I do need to do, but you know, I'm trying to long it out for as long as possible. Anyway, right, did I add the money? Oh, for Jesus, I'm not sure. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. Okay, 240, yeah. That sounds about right. So we've now got £240 in health. Beauty is going to get £30. Oh, that's open. So 20 and... Oh, what's that? Oh, reminder. Speaking of the dentist, it's a reminder that I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow. Right, so health, beauty now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, £205 in beauty. 205. Household isn't getting anything. That's got, oh, £20 left in it. Clothing is going to be getting £80. Okay, so that now has, I've got my eye on this coat. I don't need any coats. I've got so many coats, but I've got my eye on this coat I saw in Arquette. It's very nice, but it's £200, and I'm like, I can't really be dropping £200 on a coat that I really don't need at this moment in time. Anyway, if it goes on sale, I might get it. Right, So clothing has now got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40. So £240 in clothing. I also need to, well, I haven't got to think about it just yet, but I'll need to get some new bits for when I go back to work. Oh, sad times, sad times. Right, gifts is going to be getting 10. So that now has 20, 30, 40 and 50. Yeah, it's going to come around so quickly though, because by the time I go to Japan, come back, it's going to be Christmas pretty much. And then, yeah, January, I'm planning on going to Costa Rica, but I need to work it out. I might go somewhere else, I'm not sure. It's a toss-up between Costa Rica and Zanzibar. It depends which one's cheaper. I think Costa Rica will probably be cheaper, but we'll see. Right, days out is getting £30. So yeah, I'll be back to work by time, because I'm not going to go anywhere in February. I might do a little short break somewhere, but I'm not going to go, you know, away for like 3 weeks, because I go back to work on the 4th of March, I think it is. So, you know, I need to kind of like acclimatise myself to going back to work. Oh, did I put the money in? 30, I think I did. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay, days out has got 110. I'm not using that for any of like the little kind of like days out and things I do in London. I'm just using my sabbatical money for that. But I'm going to use this for, you know, if I'm meeting up with friends. I've got a dinner. Oh, did I say 110? Oh, God, I really can't multitask. I've probably made a boo-boo somewhere along the way. Yeah, I'm going to just use this for like meeting up with like friends and family and stuff. So I'm meeting up with a friend for dinner in a couple of weeks. So, you know, that money I'll use for that. Yeah, and everything else that I'm doing, kind of like running around town. The Titanic exhibition, the hiking, train tickets, because train tickets, oh my God, are so expensive. I mean, I booked my outbound ticket in advance, but yeah, the inbound one, because I'm not sure what time I'm going to finish the hike, I haven't booked, and they're like, it's going to cost me like 50 quid. Anyway, ran over. What am I doing? Treats. Treats is getting 10, so there's a 10 in there, so that's got £20 in it. And then Christmas has got 300. We're not going to count that. I know that's 300. I've not touched it. So if I've done this right, I should have 1,185. So let's just calculate this. So we've got 240, 205, 20, 240, 50, 110, 20 and 300. Yes. Oh, coins. 1185. Happy days. Right, that is sinking funds sorted. Have I done this? Oh, hold on. Let me just check this is £100, because I swear I've made a boo-boo. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, no, you haven't. Okay, cool. Right, so let's put this leftover money into some challenges. Oh, my favourite thing. Right. So I need to keep one eye on this camera because it might cut out. So let's do a little blitz in Christmas. So let's pop 10, 20, 30, £40 into Christmas. That leaves me with £10 left to go, which I'm sure I can manage for next week. And then that will be done, and that will be Christmas fully funded. Sorry, that poxy camera cut out, so I've had to pop it in the fridge for a bit. It's had a little cool down, so let's crack on. Hopefully I can get through this last bit without it dropping out on me. Right, I'm gonna put £20 into Japan. I'm not gonna colour this in. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll colour that in off screen because, as I say, this camera's on one today, so it might cut out and I don't want to waste time colouring that in, but I'll do that off screen. So that's £20 going into Japan. We are going to put £10 into tech. Oh, I've decided I'm not going to get a walk-in pad. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna bother because, oh, that pink's too light. I need a darker one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother. I haven't got anywhere. Oh, for Jesus. Talk about wasting time. Is that the same one I just tried? Oh, sod it. Oh, for Jesus. Don't know if anyone could even see that. Yeah, sorry. I've not got anywhere to really store it, and I've been doing all right with my steps. So I've been doing a mix of steps, and I've been doing 10k per day, which is quite easy for me to do. I've worked out 2 routes that I can do, like one in the morning and one in the evening, that just tallies up to 10k steps. And I've been doing some like YouTube workouts, and there's some really good ones on YouTube. And they're actually quite good. So I already feel like, you know, that's kind of like making a difference. So I'm not going to bother with a walking pad. I think it's one of those things where I'll just like, I'll have it for a couple of weeks and then I'll just be like, meh. Because I know what I'm like. So, yeah. So I'm saving up at the moment for a new laptop. It was going to be the walking pad, but it's going to be the laptop. Did I say 10? Oh, I did, didn't I? Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Old Lady Fund is going to be getting 10. Got to give little Old Lady Fund some love. I should have an AdSense payout this week, so I'll do a little, she says, a little side hustle cash stuff in the week if I have time. I'm sure I will this week. I've not got that much on. So yeah, we'll put a little bit more into Old Lady Fund. As I say, this is a slow burner. I'm not in any rush, but it's nice to be able to put little in when I can. And then what have I got left? £20. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put £10 into this new one we're going to be starting, which is furniture. So this is going to be to save up for the new blinds that I need. I did do a little measure up. I mean, my bedroom blind alone is going to cost me £187. So, yeah. I'm not sure. The living room ones, obviously, they're bigger windows. They're probably going to cost me double that. But, yeah, anyway, it is what it is. And then the last tenner is going to go into mystery savings. And then that is me done, my lovelies. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their Sunday, a marvellous week ahead, and I shall see you next week for more of the same. Take care, guys. Bye.